Hey, I'm Mr. Wagner. Let's begin on pong4. Today we're going to see if we can get some stuff moving around. All right, so we're going to start by doing a save as, and I'm going to type in pong4. Okay, so pong4, here we go. Okay, so just to recap, if we hit run and run the module, you know, we got the net and the ball, but really we need to get this ball moving. So let's talk about the ball just a little bit. I want you to notice right here on line 33, our ball is being drawn at a coordinate of 100, 100. Okay, so basically inside this while loop, we come through, we fill the screen with white, which sort of clears the screen. We draw the circle at 100, 100, we draw the rectangle, we update the display, we go back and we do it again, and then we draw the circle at 100, 100 again, and then we draw it at 100, 100 again, etc. So it's just kind of keeping going, you know, and that's all it does, is it clears the screen, redraws, clears the screen, redraws, clears the screen, redraws. Okay, so if we want to make it look like the circle is moving, then basically we need to just adjust this 100, 100, okay? And let me show you how we are going to do that, okay? The way we are going to do that is we are going to come up here into our variables. We're going to create a couple new variables. We are going to create a variable called ball x, the x coordinate of the ball, and we're going to say that's 100. Ball y, and we're also going to say that's 100. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to type in ball location. Let's see, ball location, and then equals, and here I'm going to use another one of these tuples that I love so much. I'm going to say ball x, ball y. Okay, so this is called a tuple. Okay. Now, oh, by the way, notice how I put this little comment at the end of the code. I can do that, and basically anything from there on will just be a comment, right? So now I have this ball x, ball y, and the ball location is basically ball x, ball y, made into a tuple with the parentheses, right? So there's ball location. Now I'm going to come down here, okay? Line 15, ball location is this, and I'm going to look at line 38, and instead of this 100, 100, I'm going to type in ball location, right? Just like that. Now if I run that, it should do exactly what it did before, which was basically mess up. Aha! I don't know if you can see this, but it looks like I misspelled something. So oh, I forgot the T. Yuck! Looks to me like I've crashed Pong. That's fine. So line 38, ball L-O-C-A-T, location, L-O-C-A-T-I-O-N, right? By the way, I'm going to come down here onto Python, and I'm going to force quit that. That'll kill this black window here. There we go. Okay, so run module, and we're going to hit OK. And voila, no big change there, except for the fact that instead of using a fixed location here, I'm using a variable, and that variable is called ball location. Okay, cool, right? And so now what we're going to do, let's see if we can get this thing to move. Okay, now I'm going to be working like in this area right here above the screen fill white, okay, because this is basically the place where we are redrawing and updating our code, okay. But what I want to do here is I am going to change the ball location. Okay, so I'm going to say ball X equals, say, let's just say 200, and I'm going to say ball Y equals 200, okay? And then I'm going to copy that little bit of code again. That was from line 15. And I'm going to paste that right there, okay? So we're really not doing anything crazy here. All I've done is I've just changed the ball X and the ball Y to 200, 200, and then stuck it there. Now if I hit run, let's go ahead and hit run, and it just moved it. Okay, so we still don't quite have how we're going to get this ball to move done yet, okay? But we'll get there. What we need to do, I always like that little spinning beach ball, is instead of ball X equals 200, I'm going to show you a trick. I'm going to say ball X equals ball X plus 1. And I'm going to say ball Y equals ball Y plus 1. Now let's break this down a little bit. Okay, so this ball X is basically the new value of ball X is going to be equal to the old value of ball X plus 1. Okay, so in the case of this, the first time we get into this loop, we say, okay, well, the old value of ball X is 100, just like right up here on line 13. So we're going to say the new value is basically 100 plus 1, which makes it 101. And then we're sticking that back into the ball X variable. So now ball X equals 101. And now I do the same thing with ball Y. That makes it 101. And then when we run this, you should see that it moves. Okay? See how that is? Isn't that clever? Okay. So that's not terribly crazy. Let me just I'm going to put a little bit of a comment here. I'm going to say pound. I'm going to say new value equals the old value plus 1. Does that make sense? Okay. So the new value of ball X is equal to whatever the old value was plus 1. And then the next time I run through the loop, the old value is now 101, so therefore the new value becomes 102. Then the next time, the old value becomes 102, so the new value becomes 103. You see how that played out? Now, so let me hit run here. And look at that. That ball is now moving. Okay, and it'll just go off the screen because, you know, the ball X and the ball Y got too big. All right, so let's see. Okay, so I was looking at my notes, and I think that's as far as I want to go with pong4. This is actually really kind of important, understanding this whole new value of a variable is equal to the old value, whatever. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close this one out for pong4, and I'll see you on pong5. Bye.